Welcome to Happy Foot, Sad Foot. You are here on the post-game live stream show. I am Darren Miller.
I'm Travis Helwig. Thank you so much for being here to celebrate LAFC high school soccer. I know that our high school team didn't come away with the victory tonight, but I really feel strongly that it was a great showing from LAFC high school. And we are joined by a very special guest in person, our first in-person guest. Please welcome, as I pivot my laptop slowly, move a little closer to me so this is easy.
We got to work on our guest entrances.
Look at that.
It's Vince La Rosa, everybody.
And look what I have that can be yours for a low price of $99.95.
Wow. I hope we price them lower than that.
We haven't announced it yet. Vince has very secret merch that we're about to announce.
Well, we're announcing it from a bunker deep inside BMO Stadium, a.k.a. formerly the bank.
For those who will be later just listening to this, Vince La Rosa is wearing a beautiful Happy Foot, Sad Foot scarf.
Where did he get it?
It does not yet exist.
I found it, actually. It was just lying around.
I mean, when you go to the stadium, if you haven't been to a game yet, if you go, I mean, that's just what everyone's wearing all the time.
Yeah.
It's the Happy Foot, Sad Foot scarf. It's like the most popular thing you'll see at the stadium.
I wish I knew how to get my hands on one, but I just don't know yet. And maybe
they're so rare and hard to get and coveted. So anyway, that was the show.
Look, I just want to say from the beginning, I know we lost 2-0. I'm in a great mood. What a joyful game that was, especially the first half, watching literal high school kids take the LA Galaxy to the brink. Like, we almost scored a bunch of fucking goals. The chaperone of the team, Jakupovic, stopped a PK. What a fun fucking first half. And, an okay 10 minutes at the beginning of the second half. And then the rest was good too.
The rest was stuff. The rest was happened. Let's get some of our happy foots and sad foots out of the way and then get into some comments. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great. Darren, you go first.
Okay. The PK save is my happy foot. There were plenty to choose from, I'll say. Yeah, as far as losses go, there were a lot of happy foots. But especially after the first round, that was very cool.
Yeah. What about you, man?
Go ahead.
Happy foot. Okay, legit happy foot. Nathan Ordaz really impressed me. He's been a player that I know a lot of people have liked. It's taken me into this game to really buy in on the stock because he's playing against men. These were the starters for the Galaxy. He was never afraid of having the ball. He did a lot of good things. Strong, good change of pace. The little bit of fun happy foot for me is that, like you said, we feel good even in a loss, and I feel even better because Puig just made such a clown of himself.
Yeah.
How you feel the Messi celebration in the Open Cup, in the fact that you're playing against children. You got to be kidding me, bro. I honestly think that Greg Vanny made a huge error by not subbing him immediately because there was a good chance he was going to get clobbered. And it took Julian Gaines maybe 15 minutes to find the ability to do it. But I'm glad that he finally put him down and got a yellow card for it. Sad foot was we lost the ability to shoot not directly into defenders because, to your guys' point, it felt like we should have scored a goal and it every single time we had an open net right into a Galaxy player. So yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, although there was that one incredible sequence where their goalie saved 2 beautiful shots in a row where he put his paw up and got one at the last minute. I mean, when that happened, I was like, we're going to fucking win this game somehow. Yeah, my happy foot was going to be Puig, who, I respect a lot as a player.
Great goal, though. That's the thing. A great goal, but just low key it, bro. You missed a penalty in the first
act like you've been there.
Truly,
I mean, to his credit, he hasn't been there often. I mean, this is what his second goal of the season.
I think what he's trying to say is truly BMO Stadium is on par with Camp Nou, the Barcelona place.
Yeah, exactly.
Or sorry, Messi did this celebration actually at the Bernabeu, which is where Real Madrid plays. Either way, the fact that BMO Stadium is on par with Bernabeu or Camp Nou, I mean, high praise.
He just knew he had to show up.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
I think it was I saw a clip from the Cooligans today where they were talking about Ricky Puig and they were just maybe this is where you belong, man. You haven't shown up in the way you are. It's MLS is your par. This
What a
is
burn for MLS and us and Ricky Puig to be
well,
like,
like,
this is where you belong.
well, I just feel like if you remember the very first Galaxy preview match or a match preview I did, I had really high praise for this Galaxy team. I was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
scared of Ricky Puig. He has almost no goals. I think he has 0 assists on the season despite being an incredible passer. Just like, you know, if you're in the bottom tier of this league and you're their best player, if you can't will some wins, maybe you don't
yep.
deserve to be anywhere else. My sad foot is obviously that we lost, but I don't know. The whole game I felt great. It was really a lose or a win-win game. Like if we won, it would have been one of the best stories in club history. And if we lost, we're playing our scrubs against our rivals and they put on a good showing. I had a great time.
Yeah, yeah, that's what we have Joey joining us on stage here. Let me bring him on.
All right,
They
well,
got
Joey,
Vince
Joey,
on,
welcome to the
so
show.
Joey, I love you, but I've got to go do the rest of my work. I'm stealing this.
It's
This is
yours.
staying
It's
with me.
yours, Vince.
Oh, shit.
Thanks
for joining us,
a
Vince.
legend. And you know, always in the comments, he's saying hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hi, Vince.
Bye, guys.
See you, Vince.
He said, yeah. We have the signs in again. I saw Jeff ran into me. He was like, dude, I schlepped those signs all over. So thank God you're still carrying them.
Oh, all right.
Thank
3
you so
matches
much for
solid
doing
and they're still going. Yeah, absolutely. And I know Vince knows that I have a pin for him. So that's good.
He just ran off, so he doesn't know.
He saw you and he was like, oh no, not this guy. I gotta run. Not the pin.
I gotta say, Joey, this happens every time you call in. You freeze. This is the 3rd time this has happened, and it's usually you're in a parking garage. This time you're not in a parking garage.
Amazing.
Hey, you're
What
outside. How do you
are
pull
you
this
using
off
the
again?
I guess so. I guess I forgot to turn off the Wi-Fi.
Okay, well now you are going into a parking garage, so we're going to lose you. Quickly give us your happy foot, sad foot.
Yeah.
Happy Foot is seeing Vince La Rosa on the pod and
Hell
you
yeah.
guys and our children really almost showing up to school.
Well, we lost him.
We
Thanks
got
so
the
much
happy
for
foot
being
in.
here, Joe.
Oh, yeah. Oh man. Well, now it's a recurring segment. Joey, thank you for joining us.
Let's pop over to the comments.
Yes, we gotta catch up on some comments. Andrew Bauer, sad foot. I messed up my back moving and couldn't be in the North End to watch the game. That sucks. I'm sorry. I feel better.
I'm sorry.
Happy foot. Announcers said this could be the turning point in Galaxy's season, and I cried laughing for 15 minutes. Yeah. I don't know if they were they shouldn't have been grasping at straws, but you were at the game, you didn't see the announcers were like it was as if there was nothing happening in the game, like they were just bullshitting so much. It was really weird.
It was funny, like
At one point he explained for like 10 minutes, just explained basically what it meant to be down 2 goals. It was like, well, they really got to score here, and then they were right back in it, but it's a tall order because they also can't let in a goal, and then like 4 other ways of explaining the same thing. It was, what are you doing?
the way seeing it in person, seeing the Galaxy players celebrate and seeing their fans celebrate. We said it on the preview pod. This means so much to them. They needed this. And I hate saying this, it feels like little brother energy. Just like we straight up played
Kinda.
we played high school kids against you. And I know we would have celebrated if we scored, but they deserve
We
to
would have had more to celebrate.
Yeah.
We would have had more to celebrate. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I'm not
An
threatened
adorable
by
win
them.
for the Galaxy.
I'm not threatened by the Galaxy at all anymore. Like
Yeah.
they've lost the city. They have a worse team. They're embarrassing. They're in last place. Honestly, good for you on your historic victory against high school.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah. Okay. Abel Castillo, happy foot. Puig got a penalty blocked by the chaperones. That
Yep.
Puig did that. BS holding the jersey. We discussed that. Yep. Dillasar Cop. Oh, that skipped me ahead. Dillasar Cop. Happy foot. Puig messy celebration against literal teenagers coming back. Popular one. Scott Copper. Oh, sorry. I cut that off. His happy foot was Puig's messy celebration against literal teenagers coming back around and embarrassing the Galaxy. Scott Coppersmith, happy foot was Trundle said Klein in.
Did he say that?
I don't know. Maybe he said it literally, or if he was saying it with the way that he personally gave,
with the lineup. Let's not let them get
Yeah.
a reason. Honestly, it would be beautiful if they won the Open Cup this year. You have to
That'd be
keep
really
these
funny.
fucking guys.
Sad foot was they looked like they completed a dude perfect challenge when they scored. That's really
You guys
good.
are funny.
Yeah. Yet another instance of us maybe needing to switch with our audience on the podcast. If a Castillo take my money, okay. If you insist, Micah Gutierrez. Now the bank with a K. All right, Micah Gutierrez, happy foot. Carson over celebrating against our B team is proof that they're the banter club of the MLS.
I just want to say, like, being in the stadium, it was fun. I haven't been to a Travico where I know people cared about this tournament, and I know that there's fans that are upset that we played our second division team. And it'll especially feel bad if we lose in the Champions League final. That first half was deeply embarrassing for the legacy of the LA Galaxy. Like, a team came in with 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds. 3 of our starters played, plus a 38-year-old goalkeeper. And everyone in the stadium sort of was like, "Yeah, it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal, this game." And I know that there's, like, super fans that will disagree, and I know that there's people who really care about Open Cup. And once the lineup dropped, we have no control over the lineup. And so we can only celebrate and root for what we're gonna root for. And the stakes became, can our children beat their best team? And 2-0 for an MLS team against a high school squad is embarrassing. Like, I would have accepted 3-0 and been okay with it. After 3, it would have felt bad. But 2-0, there was a 10-minute period where they scored both their goals, and then it was evenly matched
6.
the rest of the game. 6? Yeah,
6.
fine.
And it wasn't even like their strategy worked. Like it was really like individual performance, like completely isolated individual performances on single plays worked. And then the rest of the like take those particular plays away, it was an even matchup the entire way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Lafferty said, "I live next to an elementary school, gonna challenge them to a match at recess tomorrow, so I know what a Galaxy player feels like." Honestly, that's funny, but don't go to your elementary school and talk to the children. Just gonna say that.
Smart, Travis. Thank you. Yeah, good call. Isaac Hernandez, happy foot. Youngsters did great. Sad foot. Carson fans threw smoke flares into the section beneath them, hitting some children.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
Look,
Cool.
that sucks.
Real cool,
Certain
guys.
fans always do dumb shit. I'm not gonna, I shouldn't do that. Our fans also threw shit at Ricky Puig when he did the thing. It sucks. Fans who are shitty are shitty. Yeah.
Yeah. What else we got here in the comments? There's a lot of comments trying to catch up. Sorry.
It's also shout out to the commenters. We're all here having fun after a 2-0 loss against the Galaxy.
Yeah, this is
Think
great.
of how far our club has come. That we are like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like we know that the big game is next week and we want to win that. You see Chiellini? Chiellini was there hugging everybody.
I missed it.
Again in street clothes. It would have been
Love it.
great to see him also chaperone the kid.
It also felt I love the energy of Apoko in the first half. He was like really there was some like solid leadership happening where he was
Yeah.
keeping things fun, keeping chances going, like leading the pack. That was great.
I heard my new friend. I met some people. Also, shout out to everybody who introduced themselves to me at the stadium today that are fans of the pod. Thank you so much for listening. Truly, a guy 2 rows behind us is friends with Spencer Porter, who calls in sometimes. His name's Danny, and he would say, I could hear him behind me groaning every time Stipe got the ball.
Oh no!
I'm like, there's children out there. It's okay if Stipe has the ball, but Stipe did Stipe things tonight.
A little bit, yeah, yeah. In my head, I was like, we don't have to go there, but
Yeah.
here we are.
Oh, also,
Yeah,
I
okay.
want to say this. It hasn't been announced yet by the club. I think they were waiting for this game to be over. Next week, for the first round of the Champions League, Darren and I have very exciting news, which is that
Yes.
we, along with Vince, who was just here, are going to host a watch along on the LAFC stream. It's going to be the 3 of us hosting. Vince is, taking care of the real business, but you could watch the away game with Vince, Darren, and I. And hopefully we'll have some people call in that are friends with Vince. Maybe we'll get some of our friends to call in as well. But we're going to be on the LAFC stream with Vince. We are very, very excited to do it. So you can have a second screen experience of Happy Foot, Sad Foot. So please join us and let everybody know in the comments that Happy Foot, Sad Foot sent you so they keep doing it with us.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's not to take anything away from the Fox broadcast, which is also an option.
I will say
Really would like to do
Tapestry
that.
Tapestry Studios is gonna be slightly better quality than the Fox.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean,
We have to say it now because I don't like if Vince or Max show up, we can't talk shit about the
yeah, we
broadcast.
can't yeah.
YouTube or
Well,
Twitch,
actually,
I'm
I
not
mean, the
sure.
point is I think you're supposed to watch that broadcast and
Yeah.
also, like, just
Yes.
listen to us.
We're not gonna be
Uh,
streaming the game.
watch
It'll
both.
be
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know if it's YouTube or Twitch. Whatever they did last time, it might have been Twitch. I think
I
they
think it's
told us they
Twitch.
just yeah, okay. Oh, LAFC Luke has been waiting for a while. Let's bring him up.
Hey,
I'm gonna grab this
LAFC Luke,
water.
welcome to the show. You are
Hello,
on the
guys.
air.
We were
Hello.
there. We were there. Actually,
Yes.
happy up
Hello?
rainbow
You
flag
still there?
out on me.
Oh, we just lost you for a second, but you're back.
You're back.
Okay. A personal happy foot with my husband. I got to carry the rainbow flags out onto the field.
Oh,
Oh,
amazing.
cool.
Congrats.
Those giant flags, which you don't realize how big they are until you're carrying one of them and the little breeze and you want to like fall over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those
Every
things.
time I see one of those, that's my first thought is those look so heavy.
They're
It's really
very
good.
heavy.
Your forearm muscles are gonna be strong tomorrow.
That's right.
Good workout. Good
well,
workout.
congrats,
we did
man.
it. We
That's
did,
so
we
cool.
did it like first year, and like the first year you did it when the Falcon was like you were out on the field and the Falcon's like flying around, and like that was terrifying because like Ollie, you never know. Like Ollie might look and be like, "Oh, rainbow, I'm hungry."
One day, Ollie's eyes are gonna turn red, and it's over for all of us. There's
That's
just
right, that's right. I think other happy foot, like congrats to the Galaxy,
we lost you again,
Chris,
Luke. Sorry.
their whole crew.
Wait,
Yeah,
we,
I was
we
gonna
lost.
say, yeah, sorry, I don't know but I was like, congrats to the Galaxy. I hope they keep Chris and Greg and the whole crew
Mhm.
on their
Mm.
MLS Cup championship win today. I mean, they were.
It's really incredible to watch. It was so beautiful to
Yeah.
see a club, that earned it. They really earned it. Yeah, my section is behind the away bench, like to the right a little bit, but I had a good shot at of Greg Vanny. And I've never seen a person physically coach so much. Like he was like on his knees. He was like crawling around on the pitch. It was just like you're literally like I know he knew he was coaching for his job. And it felt like that. That's how physically he was moving around.
And
Ash McClain.
mission accomplished. He beat the kids.
He really did it.
They
He
run
really-
this
Really did
city.
it.
a storybook ending for them.
I hope they win state this year.
Sad foot. I guess no more Open Cup. I guess fewer games. I don't know. That's sad.
Yeah, I know that that's something I was thinking about. Like I saw people on Twitter that were bummed about us playing a scrubs and were sad that we kind of punted on this tournament. But we have so many games this season. Injuries are inevitable if you play that many games. And punting on this tournament at least allows us, we'll get through the Champions League, we'll have some time off, and then the Leagues Cup comes up right away. And so it's good. I know that we wanted to win, but it is long-term good that we don't have to play all these games.
Yeah, this was the decision that was made like at the beginning of the tournament, right? Like they just stuck with the plan.
Yeah, and the fact that it was the
that's-
Galaxy changed it in a lot of our minds, but myself included. But once I saw the lineup, the stakes go away.
That's right. It was the
Yeah.
weirdest El Tráfico. I was like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
Yeah.
But imagine if we had like Vela and Bouanga in there and they got injured right before the
Right,
CONCACAF
right.
final. People
And
have been livid with Steve.
For sure. And it's like these games always get chippy. It's just not worth it. We're playing the Galaxy 2 more times. Like, let them have
I
that.
also don't trust those Galaxy players to not do something like that on purpose, honestly.
For sure.
Chicharito's energy on the pitch is like the most it's like a I don't know, it triggered me. It's like that he's the one player that's like in every game that like growing up that's just like just get that guy out get that guy out of here.
Yeah.
I suck. Like so thoroughly. Like his teammate scores and he throws his hands up in the air for 5 minutes like he did something. Oh, I couldn't stand him. He's like screaming, like he looks like he acts like he's on cocaine.
When Chicharito missed that one-on-one with the chaperone, Jakupovic, he seemed so embarrassed that he wasn't fouled. Like, he freaked out. I don't know if it was on camera, but he fucking freaked out that he missed that and was not fouled. It's like, old Chicharito would have tried to score that. He fully gave up on the play. At least from the audience or from the stands, I couldn't tell how good of a shot he had, but it seemed like he fell over, wanted the foul, and when he didn't get it, was deeply and I mean, the Galaxy won, they shouldn't be embarrassed. But the fact that that first half happened the way it happened was very embarrassing. And I think the way that they came out after halftime shows that they knew it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
I think my other stat thing is Tyler Boyd has 2 goals all year. We've watched both of them from outside of our box. Come on.
Yeah. They had
that
somebody
guy.
last year that did that to us as well. I forget who it was, but there was a guy, he's not on the team anymore, but he scored like killed us every game. I'm trying to remember what his name is, but it was a guy who I like dreaded, and he only played well against us.
Oh yeah, I can't think of who you're talking about, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, by the way, to their credit, on the broadcast, they actually said the same thing that you just said, that 2 years. I think they said 2 years ago, Chicharito would have put that right in the net.
Yeah. It's funny watching him, like, he's just not there, and Carlos Vela has been able to adjust his game with his age, and Chicharito just isn't. Oh, yeah, Grand Sear. Grand Sear was the guy who
Oh, yeah.
fucking destroyed us. We're missing some comments, though, Darren.
Yeah, Ross Perrin says, "Love the Galaxy didn't feel comfortable taking Puig off because they literally can't see the game off without."
I thought about that. He should have, like, any normal team would take off their best player, and they had to keep him on for 90 against us.
Yep. Marco says, "Can we get LAFC Luke a better phone plan?" Always super interesting, but always in low reception areas. LOL.
We're going in on Mint Mobile for you.
Oh, thanks.
Mint Mobile, please sponsor us.
All right, what else we got here? Gutierrez says, "Happy foot. None of our starters were intentionally injured by Carson, who are probably really salty that we could win CCL before them." Yep.
I'm not going there yet. If we win, we can talk shit that way, but let's not talk shit about winning Champions League, having not won it. We got to the finals before. We know what losing here is like.
Yeah. To these guys. Okay.
Daniel Angel said we missed his wedgie comment. Okay. Daniel, this comment better be good, because we're gonna scroll up and find that wedgie comment.
Oh my god, he's making me scroll.
He's
making me scroll.
If this comment's not good, tell me when you found it, Darren.
To play this up as much as possible to make it impossible
here it
for it to
comes.
land.
Daniel Angel's incredible comment. Let's go.
Oh boy, better be good. Happy foot. Happy foot. Maybe the County of Los Angeles can still get the Half-O sponsor Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup because Carson isn't the city of L.A. Sad foot. Puig got a wedgie, but it wasn't a self wedgie.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
What do you mean? Okay, Daniel, you're just gonna have to let us know in the comments what you're talking about. Jonathan Quirk is in the comments.
He does make a great point that we haven't mentioned yet. This is the Lamar Hunt Happy Foot post-game show. Shout out to Lamar Hunt.
Leave your Lamar Hunt Happy Foots and your Lamar Hunt Sad Foots in the chat.
That's right. That's right.
If we haven't said yours yet, it's because you didn't say Lamar Hunt. And next week, you'll see us on the Scotiabank Happy Foot Sad.
Honestly, fully redeeming him with the first part of that comment.
For sure. Jonathan Quirk's in the comments. I got to meet Jonathan Quirk, and I met his brother as well today.
I did in an earlier game.
Both of them look very similar. So I had seen his brother, Andrew, who's a photographer at LAFC, when I was up here in the press box, went downstairs and immediately saw Jonathan and was so it's like in movies when like someone opens a door and it's the same person they just saw. I was very confused as what was happening.
That's really funny. Well, they're great. Zach Brown, if we have a puke, this was a Puig stooge with that Shelly.
Oh, oof. I understand Daniel Angel's comment. I understand it. Do you remember the photo where Puig is pulling his underwear up really high?
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
Chicharito, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Chicharito. That's who he was talking about. It's my fault. I
get it, though.
Luke, did you get his comment?
We butchered it just like we planned. Luke, you're still on the show. Sorry about this.
I'm still on the show. I have my cell phone. Yes.
What's funny about you saying that is we couldn't hear what you said because you broke up.
We got most of it. We got the gist.
We're waiting 30 minutes. Let's wrap this up so we can, we're celebrating a loss too much, I feel.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Luke, any departing words of wisdom before we kick you out of here and wrap this up?
Yeah, we better freaking win next week. That's it. That's all I got.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
a great
thanks for
segue.
always
Okay,
calling
thank
in,
you for
Luke.
joining us on the show.
I,
That has been the gist with LAFC Luke. Oh, we got a couple more comments. Happy Foot kids got to play and got experience. Sad Foot LAFC promoted this game with first team picks.
That's from Born in
Did they?
LAFC. Well, they did leading up to it, and then the big tell that I got that it was gonna be the young guys was about an hour and a half before the game. They posted, like, the walk-in photos with everybody's outfit, and it was a bunch of 19-year-old kids' fits. I was like,
Yeah,
"Okay, I think
the
I know who
drip.
we're playing." Yakupov drip.
That's funny. Okay, I'm looking through my notes for this. Oh, one thing I want to give a shout out to is I'm not sure if I have seen Dolan Mayer in a game, but
He played against Monterey Bay.
okay, he's 30 feet tall.
Seeing it in person, he looks like Ivica Zubac, or however you say his name on the Clippers. He's just a giant man. He looks like
Well,
Zubac.
he looks like he's having like a second puberty. Like he's just hit another growth spurt, and his kid doesn't quite fit, and he like hasn't quite like he's not moving super naturally in that super tall frame yet. But also, it's the second time this has happened in his life.
He got that shin expanding surgery that short people. I also want to say there's a chance that these kids and their parents have listened to our show. We're saying all of this with love.
This is
We
absolutely out of love. I could not have loved seeing him play more. This is all
joy
in the
I
context
feel
of
watching these kids play is the joy of a parent. I am basically a parent to your children. If you're listening.
Wait a second. No, that's not what we meant. It's not what we meant.
And I think you should put me on the sign-up list to pick them up at school.
How it started is Travis rightly suggesting somebody else not go to elementary school, and how it's going is Travis now ending up at that school.
Picking up.
No, that is absolutely always the case. Yeah. It's just amazing to see these kids play. They're so legitimately good. It wouldn't be amazing to see them play if they were just like, oh, it's nice they're getting a chance, but like there's still a lot of work to be done. It's like it's so exciting that they're getting these reps in because it's not gonna be long, especially compared to other clubs in their situations with their academy players. Like this is what's so exciting about this. The root of all of this, I think, is that like we're talking about long-term success for this club.
Yeah.
And that is so cool. And these are the times where we get to see that. Also, the guy's just super tall. Like,
I was talking, so I brought my friend Max.
you want that in a
Silvestri.
defender. Yes.
I brought my friend Max Silvestri to the game. He replaced Yoni Lotan, who was going to see his first LAFC game, but got COVID again. So
When he got COVID again?
So he took Paxlovid, and then sometimes when you take Paxlovid, you get a rebound
Yeah.
case. So he couldn't
right.
come. But I was explaining to him, like, he was like, I knew the Galaxy's name. And I was like, yeah, they really didn't. They were relying on the fact for so long that people wanted to play in Los Angeles. And then our team has come in and structurally done everything right. And we've won over the fans, we've won over the city, and we're a better team. And what you just said reminded me of that is like the Galaxy has no scouting. That I don't like what academy prospects, like they're playing Chicharito in a US Open Cup game. They're starting like, they stole what's his name from us. They're going to try to get younger guys, but like this is our project is working and they need a new project.
Yeah, absolutely. Abel Castillo in the comments says a hashtag West be whack.
West be whack.
Good to get that in there.
I'm Twavis
All right.
Helwig. Welcome to the Lamar Hunt Scotiabank Happy Foot Sad Foot. I'm Twavis Helwig. I'm the last person in the stadium.
This is now Happy Foot. It's getting late. I still, this is the second podcast in a row I've recorded just within hours of a plane landing.
Oh yeah, you're home.
You're getting, thank you. You're getting Happy Foot Sad Foot too. This is the Academy version of ourselves.
Ross brought up that Ross Baran says Happy Foot seems like Ordaz is taking steps for first team quality. Yeah, man.
It does seem like that. Was this technically his first start?
I don't know. No, I mean, I think he started against Monterey Bay, but
Oh, right.
It's very much like, we've known a couple of these names for a while, Torres and Duenas and Crisostomo. And Ordaz was not a name that I knew, and then he won me over in Monterey Bay, and he's played a couple games with us now where I'm like, this kid, he has the right energy, and he's certainly not fucking scared of anything. Born in LAFC said, FYI, there's a picture of Puig being lifted after his goal today, and his team gave him a camel toe. So there you go, Danny. Your
Oh,
joke
there we
still
go. There it
works.
is. It works. We did it. Oh, I wanted to mention that one. What was that one chance? I have it in my notes somewhere. Oh, it was the Puig chance where he had a shot on no goalie and just a defender. The defender blocked it. But the only reason why there was no goalie there was because Ordaz like shoved him out of the way.
Yeah.
Very expertly, so as not to for it to have been a foul.
And Ordaz got an assist against Sporting Kansas City that got called back. Like he was he's ready. He's ready. And a lot of these guys are. I think the reason we talk about Ordaz so much is that it was a name we didn't know. Like Dueñas is obviously there. He's played with the team. He played 60 minutes with us. We're there. All right.
And now with the Vince La Rosa stamp of approval.
Yeah.
You heard it
he
here
got
first.
Vince stole my Happy Foot Sad Foot scarf, which who knows? I don't know where you're gonna find one. I don't know. Just everyone let us know if you see one in the wild somewhere, because I don't know where to get them.
Well, they're all over the stadium. They're the hottest thing. I'd say they're selling like hotcakes, but I don't know how they're being sold or what's happening.
Everyone's whispering, where are we doing?
I mean, actually, I heard that it was just the one that came down from the heavens, and no one knows how it got there, and that you're shit out of luck because he's got the only one.
We're gonna release them in an ARG, an alternate reality game, where you have to show up at like a payphone and answer a phone call.
Yeah, you guys, you're gonna get a chance to get on. You just need to buy into our half out coin drop. We're gonna mint our coin, and then you can buy our merch.
All right, I should leave before. I'm literally watching the security guards leave the building. No one knows I'm here.
Thank you for watching the show, everybody. That is our show. Thank you for hanging out in the comments and for supporting the show along this way. It keeps growing, and this is so fun every time.
For sure. And we'll be back with a preview of the Champions League game. And like we said, look out for us, I think, on LAFC's Twitch for that Champions League game. We'll be live with Vince the entire game. We're doing a watch along.
And a post game.
And we'll do a post game after as well. So we're definitely going to lose our voice. And make sure in the chat, let everybody know that Happy Foot Sad Foot sent you, so that they keep asking us to do it. We're very excited that they want us to do it.
Yeah. All right.
Ableton Squatters Rights, Travis, you live at BMO now.
Oh, whoa. Try it. Try to stay.
The hot dogs are good.
Sleep there.
All right. Good night. I love you.
Sleep on the pitch. I love you. Goodbye.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. I love you. See you. Goodbye. See you. Bye. I love you. Bye.